Spider-Man.
There you go.
There you go. You get a
Can I get a witness?
Spider-Man.
Can I get a
Spider-Man.
heaven yes?
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Please welcome the cast of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, and Jamie Foxx.
Who is Spider-Man in this room?
How does that feel, Andrew, to walk in and see all these Spider-Men looking at you? Is that a bit weird?
No, I just feel everyone is Spider-Man. That's the point of the character, is that we all can feel like Spider-Man because you can't see any skin color, you can't see who's in the suit, so you can imagine yourself in the suit. And I think that's why that's Spider-Man right there. That's definitely Spider-Man. That's the real Spider-Man. And also that's the real Spider-Man right there. And that's the real Spider-Man, right? Like, it's everyone's.
What is the best thing about playing Spider-Man?
There are so many amazing things about playing Spider-Man. Well, ever since I was 3, I wanted to be Spider-Man. So I get to live out that dream. You get to help people and you get to protect people that need protecting. I was bullied in my first school. Because of that, I needed Spider-Man.
How do you go to the toilet when wearing the Spider-Man suit?
Well, Lexi, it's a complicated situation. They created zippers and 2 zippers for me so that I could go to the restroom as easily as I possibly could. Number 2 is slightly more difficult. It requires a team to get me in and out of the costume so that I can relieve myself. But thank you so much for the question.
My name is Rami, and how do you shoot webs?
Oh, Rami. I think Emma is in love with you. I think
You're so cute, Rami.
She's a bit cued out. Peter Parker creates these web shooters, and he's made a little button here on the palm. You know that symbol when you like. So basically, you press the button there with your fingers, and a web shoots out.
Why are you here?
Why are you what?
That we're here to spread the good word of Spider-Man. We're kind of on a spiritual mission to try and keep the good vibes and.
Spider-Man.
There you go.
Spider-Man.
Can I get a witness?
Spider-Man.
Can I get a
Spider-Man.
heaven yes?
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So we're Spider-Man.
Who has more fun, the good guys or the bad guys?
Whoa. It's fun being a bad guy, Jamie.
Ooh, it's fun being a bad guy, but guys, don't be a bad guy. You guys grow up and be good guys. But in our story, it's fun being a bad guy. Yeah.
Talk about Max at the beginning of the movie, and he's very different to what you play at the end.
In this film, we want to be, first of all, the way he looks, we want to be the first black man with a comb over.
How much time goes into turning you into Electro?
It took about 4.5 hours, and it took about, I think, 18 hours to actually get Electro, the character, because we did other, we tried other looks. Well, there was like just a sort of plain, like sort of like transparent skin, and then there was a different shade of blue, and then they chose that blue because it's like a blue screen. Mm-hmm. It's definitely like it's well worth the time to put it in.
How does Electro have a bath?
Good question.
Yeah, Electro has to bathe in a lightning storm. So if it's a lightning storm, a little rain, a little lightning, he gets clean.
Hi, my name's Hassan. Do you really like Andrew in real life?
Do I like him? Like, do I have a crush on him, do you mean? Yeah, he's all right. He's got a nice face.
Good question.
And a nice heart, which is more important.
How old were you when you started acting?
I started acting when I was at secondary school. When I was 16, I did a school play, and that's how old I was.
And I did my first school play when I was 6. So I was very young.
What play was it?
It was called No Turkey for Perky.
What were your character?
Play. I was Susie Bell Hanks,
Okay.
the younger sister of Mary Bell Hanks. It was Thanksgiving, and we had a dog named Perky, and we were not supposed to give Perky any turkey. So it was a pretty classic production.
What was your favourite superhero when you was growing up and why?
My favorite superhero was Batman growing up, actually. I know.
Off topic, off message.
Because there was this movie that Tim Burton made. It's really, really good. Not as good as The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I'm assuming Spider-Man for you, Andrew, growing up.
Always.
Yes, of course. I like a lot of superheroes, and I still like a lot of superheroes. But Spider-Man is my guy.
Do you have a best friend? If you can choose anyone.
I like to be friends. You guys are too. I was gonna say Halle Berry. I was gonna say Halle Berry, but you're probably too young for that, young man.
What does the colour red and blue of the suit represent?
I don't know. I'm gonna make something up right now. Well, they're the best colours. Let's face it. They are the most bright, poppy colours. Like,
Other than yellow.
okay, well, go with me. The red is fire and passion, and that's great because that's what Spider-Man is as well. And the blue is warmth and soothing, like the ocean. So he's holding all of these good energies in the suit, and also it just looks nice and it's friendly and you feel protected by it. It would be weird if it was like black and
Wait a minute.
more black. Come on.
Spider-Man.
When all else fails,
You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was the American flag. I was wrong.
Oh, it could be the American flag. Oh no, it's the American flag.
Well, that's just about all we have time for. Thank you, everyone
Thank
who
you,
asked
guys.
questions. They were great questions,
Yeah,
weren't they?
thank you.
And a big round of applause to our cast for answering all the questions. So thank you very much. Now, I did promise that everyone could get a picture. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to do a little bit of moving with cameramen, and you guys are going to sit in there, and everyone's going to get their picture.